by Mitsubishi. Grab me some extra valve cover bolts. I'm always getting lucky. So, yeah, so I got these. And then I'm waiting for the fitting for this oil pressure sensor to come in. So it fits in where this goes, where the original one is. And it's 1/8 by 3/8. So that's coming in from Amazon. That was $7. So let's head to HP. And if we're not able to put the motor in today, hopefully I'll do the transmission and put the manifold and turbo and exhaust on. So let's do it. All right, transmission, transfer case are on. I'm gonna put the turbo manifold on once we put it on the subframe, hopefully tomorrow, and then it'll be dropped in. All right, guys, back at HP Logic. I got the little fitting that comes in for the oil pressure sensor. Let me show you. Got this off Amazon. K-Motor Performance. It's like $8. It's 1/4 to 3/8, and it comes with a, I guess a blocker. I guess there you would call it if you weren't going to run that fitting. Run that pressure gauge. So I'm going to see if this fits. Hopefully it does. I checked on the forums, and that's the right thread. That's the right size. I know there was a little speculation on the threads. A lot of people just said you're just going to have to either put Teflon on it or, you know, turn it in. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. So hopefully this works. Yeah, that's the SKU number for, yeah. It should be the same size though, but whatever. So let's go ahead and put this in, and we'll be one step away from putting the motor in. Alrighty, so I got it on, put a little Teflon. Obviously it's not gonna go all the way in because the threads aren't that far. This is Teflon 2. Perfect, everything's good there. I buttoned up all the wires down here, zip tied, made them all nice and neat. I should have got the extender for the spark plugs. I mean, the fucking fuel injectors, so I can get rid of these wires, but I don't feel like spending $110. Looks pretty clean anyway. I tucked all the wires underneath the fuel rail. Also retaped this. That's for the intake. Redid the wires here, made it look nice and neat. This is locked, which is good. Monolock's working. I just ordered a fluid dampener because Tico is not going to give me mine. So I'm going to need that for vibration with this crank and the RPMs I'm going to be running, so over 9,000 RPMs. So up to 9,000. I don't think I'm going to run 10, even though it's 10 to 1. I do need to order a new cam sensor. Well, what is it? Is this a cam sensor? This is a, I forgot what sensors these are. I need to order one of those because one of them are bad. I don't know which one's bad. So I gotta order one. If the car doesn't start, I'll just take the one from back here, put it in here, and the car will start, and I'll have a check engine light, but this one's easy to change, no big deal. But other than that, as you can see, the lifts are taken up, besides that one. This one's taken up, so hopefully, let's pull my car in, and maybe Leo can do it while I'm at work. I work the next 4 days. But other than that, everything's good. We're gonna add, like I said before, we're gonna add the manifold and turbo on once it's on the subframe because it's a little bit lighter, and we can position everything, the dump tubes, so it doesn't hit anything. And yeah, so I just want to drive my car. Honestly, that's all I want to do right now. So the fitting I ordered is wrong, and I guess I read the wrong thread on the forums because I read another thread and it says it's 1/8 NPT and then 3/8 MPT. So I ordered NPT and NPT, and I need an MPT, not an NPT. This is stupid. So I'm gonna go to Make a Hose. I just called them. They have a whole bunch there. And yeah, let's go pick up the fitting. All right, back at HP Logic. I got a part in, a little surprise part. Let's go see what it is. All All right, got a fluid dampener. Tico said he wasn't gonna give me one, so I went out and got one from Maperformance. This helps very well with vibration on the crank, up to, I think the stock dampener is only good for around 600 wheel horsepower and I think 500 foot-pounds of torque or whatever it is. But this one's gonna reduce vibration. It gains like 2 horsepower, some bullshit, and it keeps everything nice and steady. So let's get it out of the package and install it. All right, well, just check this out. This has a little chip in it. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. I'm gonna ask Jack or Leo. It's not on the actual threads, but it's on the edge. Like that, it's installed. I don't know what these holes are for. I think it's if you changed out this, there's a cover that goes there. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just gonna rotate the motor, make sure everything spins freely with this dampener, and be good to go. All right, now we're gonna degrease this whole thing, pressure wash it, and get ready for the motor going in. It's disgusting. All right, as you guys can see, motor's on the subframe. Got the turbo, manifold, downpipe, tubes, wastegates, pretty much everything. And ready to drop it in the car. Super excited. Hopefully there's no leaks. Just got to put this back on. It's a pain in the dick to get the fucking V-band on, but I finally got it on. Kept this loose because once I put this in the car, I'm gonna have to move this around to get it on the exhaust. So almost there, boys. All right, motor's in the car. I buttoned up a lot of things. I still got to put the cables on, some wires, that clusterfuck over there, vacuum, obviously intake, some other stuff, and then we should be able to put the fluids in and start her up for the first time. So I'm exhausted. Jack wants to go home. So I have my own key to the shop, which is pretty cool. So tomorrow I'll be coming back here, finishing everything up, and then starting the engine. So I'll see you guys in a bit. As you guys can see, motor is up and running. Sounds freaking amazing. And right now, wow, I think it's blurry. Okay, fix that. Better? Nope, worse. Oh, it's just light. So right now I am changing the gear oil on the rear diff. So you have 2 bolts here. You have one for the ATF, and the one that's towards the front of the car is the gear oil. And then right above that, if you follow your finger, it's gonna have a little nut that says gear oil. It also says gear oil on this side, but you're gonna fill it from here. So I'm gonna drain it out. I haven't changed this thing since I got the car. Pretty bad. And changing that, and then once that's done, I already did the transmission, I already did the transfer case. For the transmission, I don't know if you guys seen any people on the forums post this, or the Delvin, or this is what I use for the transmission. It's 2 1/4 of these. And then for the transfer case, I use shockproof. And then for the rear diff, I use the SAE. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put this in. We're gonna fire up again. Alrighty, buttoned everything up yesterday. I gotta fix this exhaust leak on the downpipe. V-band's not on all the way. Went to Mitsubishi, got my AYC pump fluid, and also got the .4 for the clutch and brake. We're gonna go ahead and put these two in, and then we're gonna fix the V-band, and then I have to put the steering rack back in. I'm not gonna go into there right now. And then we should be able to take it out and go for a spin. Time you guys saw me behind this car. Holy shit. Oh, this is great. It's a great feeling. Even though I have negative $10 in my bank account. I have a different clutch, Exetti twin disc HD. So it's a little louder. Oh, sounds nice. I'm running no boost right now. Okay, so we're gonna break in the motor, and then once the motor's broken in, I think 1,000 miles, we're gonna go ahead and start dyno tuning, gap the spark plugs, make sure all the vacuum lines and all this shit's set up, make sure everything's seated, everything good. I'll be driving this around and just making sure the car feels right, making sure nothing's loose, everything's good. So far, I got no check engine light. I got no lights on the dash. I gotta burn off this bad gas. I had five-month-old gas in there. Clutch is grabbing pretty high, so I could adjust it to grab a little low, but I don't know. So far, so good. 5 months. AFRs are good. A little rich, but it's gonna be adjusted. This is nice. So, probably gonna end the video here. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Next one, hopefully, will be putting it on the dyno so we can gap the spark plugs and make sure everything's good. And I'm pretty sure the tune should be good. You might need to do some changing a little bit because I guess the ratio is a little bit different on this motor. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.